Hey friends, it's Sarah Petty, and I can't wait to show you my dream photography studio. Come on. We specialize in wall portraits of children in ways that decorate our clients' homes. So of course I wanted my clients to walk in and see a giant wall portrait. This is actually my daughter when she was young jumping on her bed, and we added some grain and made it an art piece. That's what we want. We want to decorate our clients' walls with artwork of the people they love. Not just art fair art, which I have and you'll see throughout this studio, but artwork that they look at and it gives them goosebumps. And that's what we want to do when people walk in, is see this 6-foot canvas that had to be delivered on a semi-truck and get them in the right mindset to really be thinking wall art. My husband's architectural firm is on this side of the building because it was designed around my North Light camera room. And so we'll give you a tour of that after we show you my side, but he works over there in the Ferris Bueller's Day Off style all glass mid-century building. And he designed this, which is a huge perk of marrying an architect. We fell in love with our house. It has a couple acres and it was already existing. And I thought, I'm never gonna get to build anything with my architect husband. And when we got married, we both started our businesses and we started dreaming about possibly building a building where we could both work together. And that dream has come true. So I'm really excited for you guys to see our space. This is our lobby, which was designed for people to lay their clothes down, come in. If they have kids waiting, they can hang out here, which has worked out really nicely. My husband is addicted to the floor tiles that you'll see throughout this space. FLOR is the company, and they are in squares. So if we spill or something gets on one, you just replace the one tile, and they're very fun and colorful. They kind of match me in this room anyway. All throughout, we have artwork to show our clients what we do. For example, right here, wall canvases that are fun and full of emotion, high school senior portraits, as well as all the way down to babies. That's really what we specialize in. So we want to teach our clients how to maximize this space and have impact with large wall portraits. 8x10s do nothing for me. Digital files do nothing for me. We want large wall portraits. So I love having a space where we can show that off. It makes me so happy. We also designed a small kitchenette unit so that we could show clients what artwork might look like in their kitchen. We had reclaimed wood items built in throughout. We have this tall table, which is fun. I'm 6 feet tall. You probably can't tell it on the computer. But we have some local firemen that on this side, they create reclaimed cool things from old wood. So you'll be seeing throughout some of the things we brought in because we didn't want it to be straight mid-century eames and look like a showroom. We wanted some a little more eclectic things happening. And so throughout we designed little interesting things, and you'll be seeing those. And then the artwork, we teach our clients how to frame properly. We include frames because it's so important for the artwork. Like this little girl with the blonde hair and the gold soft frame. It's perfect. Putting a black frame on that would be too harsh. And so I love having different spaces to showcase how art should be properly framed. To me, it's the icing on the cake. A beautiful portrait without the appropriate frame, it just falls flat. Come check out my camera room. This whole building was designed around the North Light so that we could shoot on all the walls without having to use lights. We have studio lights on this ceiling mount so that we can swing them around quickly, but we only need them when it's low light, dark, or a big group. Let me share some things that we have in this room that are special. This posing stool is very sentimental to me. When I started my first studio, I had no money, I had no props, I had no equipment, and there was a studio in town going out of business. And I went to the garage sale, and this is the only thing I bought. I think I paid like $12 for it. And every time I go to get rid of it, I think, you know, it's such a good posing stool. It goes up and down, it spins, it never shows in the photo, but it really just makes me feel grateful to the photographers who went before me and all the love that happened on this chair before I ever got it. So I just keep it because it's kind of cool. One of the first things people see when they come in my studio is my best childhood photo, and that's me down there. The little one, you just see the top of my head. And the reason I share this is because literally there are no photos of me from my childhood. And that's why I'm so passionate about what I do in my business, because I want to celebrate kids. I would love to have a photo on my wall of me when I was 2, or snuggling with my mom or snuggling with my dad. This is the wall that we mostly shoot on, and I also project for my clients on this wall. So if you can see up here, we have a projector mounted in the wall, which is very fun. So we can turn the lights off in the room, we pull the sofa over, and we project their images right here, giant, huge, giant, with music. And I absolutely, absolutely love it. I didn't have that big of space in my last studio. I had to make things work, and so getting to design it, my husband was excellent to give us all this natural light. And the curtains roll down. So I have a little remote control, and I push it and the curtains just roll down and close. So it makes the room really dark, nice and easy, which is perfect for presenting. This is the first time I've ever had a dedicated production space. So this is where the magic happens, where images are retouched, where the production happens, things are prepped for the framer. And clients don't really come back here, but they can because it's so nice. This was a fun article in the Professional Photographers of America magazine. I had a commercial photographer and his wife come in and do these amazing photos, and they published a double spread of our office, which is pretty cool. And if you can see, it was cut here, but my son is running his drone right about 10 inches from his face. So I'm glad we got the shot. And we didn't injure his eyesight while we were doing it. All right, coming to my office. This is another reclaimed piece that we had designed in the building. I typically don't like artwork propped anywhere. I want it hanging, but what I love about this, because I make a lot of videos here, is that I've got this gorgeous natural light window wall coming at me. And then I can change my backgrounds, and they still look really pretty interesting. And the only thing I told my husband was, I have to have a fireplace in my office. It doesn't even need to be real logs, but I love heat. Like, it could be about 11 months of the year. Even when we have to turn the air on the first time, sometimes just for fun, I turn on my fireplace because I can. Over here, I have all my business books. Well, okay, not all my business books. I have some business books because I have so many business books. And this is actually kind of funny. My friend gave me this, and this is the picture that came in it. And I just haven't put a photo in it yet, which is funny. I've really gotten away from small little framed things. I call it knick-knack paddywhack. So if you notice, I don't do a lot of framed portraits. This was my kids when they were little. We gifted our best clients with this. It's a small canvas, and we don't even sell this, but I did it as a thank you, and so I did one of my own kids. But other than that, I think photos are meant to be large on the wall. Over here, I love our room chairs. They make me so happy. We have a couple of them. They're so comfortable to sit in, literally. You can work on the computer. They're just my favorite piece ever that we have. I wish I had 10 of them. But of course, orange is my favorite color. And my designer designed this when we were looking for artwork for my office because, again, I love photography, but I also like to mix in things that are non-photography. So this says family first, which is my why. I work to create my businesses to run successfully so I can be the best mom I can be and the best wife I can be and be a part of raising my children, not working their whole life away in the hopes that one day I'll get to have time with them. This is what I teach. This is my motto. I love it. And that's the years my kids were born. My twins, we were married in 97, and my twins were born in 2000 and my baby in 2003. So it mimics the Pantone color chart for you creatives out there. And it's just orange. If you see, orange is my favorite color. I have orange everywhere. Let's go downstairs. an open floor plan because he wanted this space to be enjoyed by our team, by our family, and it's been really fun because the gym and the living kitchen area are connected. So we've hosted family events. In the gym, when photographers come in to study with me, we have a catered dinner and we feed everyone in the gym, which is really fun. We really wanted a space where we could work. We do community events where students come in and hang out down here, and they have class here for 2 hours from 7:30 to 9-ish in the morning. And they can have all these different functional spaces, which is really cool. I love having photography, but also artwork that means something. And this piece is by Charlie Hauska, who's kind of a local sort of famous artist. I love his style. I feel like this is our family. We're like crazy and fun and happy and vibrant. And as you can see, I love large. If you just have one large, cool piece of art, it makes such a statement versus trying to put photos and artwork and things everywhere. I like just clean and simple and let the art tell the story. When we started building our building, my kids were little, or when we started dreaming about this dream building that my husband and I could share, we were trying to get them engaged in the process. And I said, we were watching Scooby-Doo, and you know how Scooby and Shaggy, they get stuck in the office and they're like gonna die, the ghosts are gonna get them, and they like open a book on the bookshelf and a secret door opens. Well, my kids were determined. We're gonna have a slide, we're gonna have all these secret things. Well, come with me and let me share our Scooby-Doo door. Suppose I was hanging out here and then I just found the Scooby-Doo door. Now you're getting in on the backstage. Nobody comes in here. Clients don't come in here. This is our frame shop. This is how we clean windows. That's family Christmas decorations in the back and all of our junk in between. So if you think everything is perfect here, it's not. We have our hidden Scooby-Doo door that, well, only we know about. Hey, I'm so glad you came. I hope you liked the tour. But it's time to go now. See ya.